Extra Minutes.
Righto, boys. The thing to remember is that they're not a motorbike. They're not a tool of trade. They are a tool of trade, but they get sore and they get scared and they get thirsty and tired and hungry and all those things just like us. So you've got to remember that with them. You know, they're a living animal that we happen to use for a tool of our trade to get our job done. But remember that we've got to look after them and treat them like a friend and treat them like a mate, just like we'd like to be treated. As if you understand it, it'll help you in life. If you understand, because you'll learn to see it from a different angle, and you'll be more aware of the animal, I suppose. You know, if someone said to me, well, what's the difference between me now? What do I know now? I'm just more aware. I see things now that I would have never seen before. I can see what he's thinking. I can feel what he's thinking before the message gets down to the feet, before he starts to do it. But we want to just be better at getting our job done, because some of our manoeuvres will be just what we need to do to go and get to be more efficient on stock, to be able to count them around, to be able to get them to stop with a bullet, to turn around in a 180-degree turn and go back in the opposite direction. So we want to see how little it can take to get them to do what we want them to do. How little does it take? Get him ready to stop. Roll back. So, let him pick a good soft spot because he's an old fella. And up, down he goes.
There's a lot of trust.
So, this is...
I started teaching horses to lay down just to teach them to relax and to trust you and to follow a feel. Show people that they can do absolutely anything if they understand how, because they're very vulnerable on the ground. So they've got to have trust. So nothing operates well out of fear. You fellas don't operate well out of fear. If you're getting scared, if your dog, your house dog, nothing operates well out of fear. You want respect without fear. If you're getting scared about being somewhere or doing something, it ain't going to work for you. It's not good. So remember that with your kids. Remember that one day when you got kids. If you're getting to do too much, if you're beating and bashing on them, it doesn't work. You want respect without fear. Oh, fella having a good sleep there now. Maybe when I get an old man, I'll be able to sit my horse down, I'll be able to still get on to go mustering.